After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Dallas Cowboys. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Dak going to put it up right away. That's brought in right side by Pickens. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Yeah, please. Here we go, 40.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In trouble, and down he goes. Mike Green in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pace rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
47. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Down to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go. Boy, here we go. 47. 26.
Now Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
First down, Cowboys.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
We'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yeah! Here we go. 49. 26.
Back to throw is Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. As this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Again, here comes Blue. Good blocking to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 10, That's enough for a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
A first down throw for Jackson. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
First down at the 23.
On play action, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Well, and this is Ken Scatterboot. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Second and 10 at the Cowboys' 10-yard line.
So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a second down and 10. Jackson going to give it up a pop pass. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The 13-yard line.
It is third and long. From the gun, Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Second reception of this Super Bowl. And it's good enough for a first down. To throw is Dak. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 3. They put Pickens in motion.
26.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down.
There we go. 26.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that'll set up fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 45-yard
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Revel.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll drop this for Blue. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. You know, it's hard to speculate. Like we sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys go up by 7. It is now 17-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. first and 10. Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Now it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Jackson now on second down. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Here's Jackson. He'll get that out to Stanford. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Baltimore.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get 2 points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Second down and 8.
You. Mary. Hey, middle.
Again, it's Jackson. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point is up and through, and the Ravens will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way.
The Cowboys take over first
First down, Prescott. Quick slap taken by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Yeah! Here we go. 47. We're going to 54 wide.
A first down throw for Prescott. One swung out to Blue. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Again, Prescott to the air. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
To throw is Jackson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Report! 13.
On third down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yeah!
Operating from the gun. Here's Gap. Pass right side. Caught by Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on for the extra point.
With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Ravens 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A run now for Brooks. And it'll be brought down right around the 40. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Jackson. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got it! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Escaping to his left. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's third and 8. Now, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Complete, and he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
go, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. On the run to the right. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah! We're going to 54. Wide eight. 20 seconds.
From the gun, they'll go with Blue. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Cowboys tag on one more to their lead.
Ravens 20. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson forced out wide. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Back to throw. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
36-yard line.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! 46.
Dak gonna throw it here on first down. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Then we're going to 53. Wide eight. 26.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm going to... They put Pickens in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter. But now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life. And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Second down and 3. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll take off again. And he's going to be out of bounds. Up past the 20. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Jackson from the gun on third down. Forced out wide.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. Again, working deep downfield. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Ravens, 27.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Prescott on first down. That's brought in right side by Pickens. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They put Pickens in motion. On the handoff, Blue.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
Second and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. Uh-oh. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Come to the line, needing 11 here on third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught! And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 35 yards.
It's not. Hey! Middle.
On first and 10, Jackson rolling to the left. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Cowboys 37, Ravens 34.
A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Yeah! There we go.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the Cowboys have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions again. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle, tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors, handing the Lombardi Trophy to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.
motion. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You